In 1994, a CIA officer, Aldrich Ames, handed the KGB a list of 100 agents. For 22 years, he attended every classified briefing, wearing a wire invisible to his colleagues. Yet, he was the mole. In the early 90s, amidst the Cold War's end, Ames sold secrets for money, living lavishly on stolen funds. The betrayal lasted 5 years, causing irreparable damage. His actions led to the execution of 10 Soviet agents and ruined countless operations. The FBI, in a remarkable turn of events, used his love for fine wine to catch him. A simple bottle's cork sealed Ames' fate, revealing the CIA's most notorious spy. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In 2013, a single man leaked evidence of America's mass surveillance, revealing secrets to the world. Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old computer specialist for the National Security Agency, collected documents detailing the government's global spying program, PRISM. For 4 years, he secretly copied 1.7 million classified files. Born in 1983 in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, Snowden joined the Army Reserve at 17 but was discharged due to broken legs sustained in a training accident. He later worked for the CIA and Dell before joining the NSA in 2009. In May 2013, Snowden fled the United States with a trove of documents, seeking asylum in Hong Kong. In June, The Guardian newspaper published his first revelation, exposing PRISM. The fallout was immense. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. (1965), Eli Cohen, a humble car salesman, infiltrated Syria'S inner circle. Under the alias Camel Amin the Abet, he rose to become an advisor to President Assad. In 6 years, Cohen delivered crucial military intelligence to Mossad, Israel's secret service. A single wiretap revealed a plot to launch a surprise attack on Israeli forces. With the information, Israel was prepared and thwarted the attack, saving countless lives. The twist? Eli Cohen's cover was blown in 1965, but his execution wasn't until 1966, leaving him 24 hours of freedom before his public hanging. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. (1963), London. A man who once held the highest ranks in MI6 is unmasked as a Soviet spy. Kim Philby, a Briton born to a wealthy family, betrayed his country for 2 decades. A charismatic Oxford graduate, he joined MI6 in 1940. For 22 years, he attended every classified briefing. Yet, no one suspected him. His wife and friends remained oblivious. In 1951, Philby fled to the Soviet Union with a forged passport, but his spy career didn't end there. He continued to report on Western intelligence operations from Moscow. One detail so specific, Philby, using the codename Homer, provided the KGB with details of the CIA's Operation Ajax, which overthrew Iran's prime minister in 1953. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In the height of Cold War tension, 1985, a KGB general named Oleg Gordievsky, risen through the ranks to become Moscow's resident in London. Unbeknownst to his comrades, he was also Britain's most valuable double agent. For 22 years, Gordievsky attended every classified briefing, sharing secrets that could shift the balance of power. His contacts included MI6, CIA, and even Margaret Thatcher herself. But one detail defied all logic: he had a daughter living in England, unaware of his dual identity. When she visited him during a trip to Moscow, Gordievsky took a massive risk, revealing the truth to her. Years later, the KGB found out. They tried to silence him, but it was too late. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. June 1944, a deception so grand it misled Hitler. Colonel John Bevan led Operation Fortitude. He crafted an elaborate ruse, concealing the real D-Day invasion location. Britain built vast inflatable tanks and armies in Norway. They even named this fake army First U.S. Army Group. The Germans were convinced of a second front in the north, distracting them from the true invasion in Normandy. A specific detail, Operation Bodyguard, part of Fortitude, used 500 radio operators to send false messages in German codes. The ruse was so convincing, German high command prepared 20 divisions for a battle that never happened. In the end, this deception led to Allied success on D-Day. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. (1962) Joint Chiefs of Staff propose Operation Northwoods. A chilling plan to stage terrorist attacks on U.S. soil, blaming them on Fidel Castro's regime. Admiral Arthur Struble, a key architect, suggests bombing Cuban civilians, hijacking planes to Cuba, and even sinking an American ship to provoke war. The plan, leaked to the press, sparks outrage. President Kennedy rejects it, fearing international backlash. But the mere proposal reveals a dark chapter in U.S.-Cuban relations. One detail so specific it seems unbelievable: the plan includes an operation to seed clouds over Florida, causing torrential rainfall and crop failure, blaming it on Cuba's weather warfare capabilities. The consequences of such a plan? A possible nuclear holocaust. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In December 1941, a chilling warning arrived at the White House. Code-named Magic. A Japanese diplomat's telegram revealed an imminent attack on Pearl Harbor. President Roosevelt received the message but chose to ignore it. The reason? A tense political landscape. America was not officially at war with Japan, and revealing this intelligence could have provoked a backlash from the public. The warning sat unread in the president's briefcase for days. On December 7, the Japanese naval fleet launched its surprise attack. Over 2,403 lives lost, U.S. Pacific Fleet crippled. Yet, amidst the chaos, one detail stood out. The Japanese code broken by a young lieutenant named Joseph Rockefort at Pearl Harbor's Station Hypo. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In the heart of the Vietnam War, 1968. A CIA front company named Air America was born. Flying covert missions, it also transported illegal drugs. Pilot Barry Seal smuggled tons of cocaine from South America. In one notorious flight, he carried 500 kilograms. This secretive operation continued until his arrest in 1986. As a result, Seal was sentenced to 40 years in prison. But the CIA's role in this illicit venture remains unresolved. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In 2000, Putin formed a secret motorcycle club known as the Night Wolves. Beneath their leather jackets and roaring engines, they were Putin's covert spies. For 20 years, Alexander Zaldostanov led this network, infiltrating enemy territories undetected. His rides through the streets of Berlin, Washington, and Brussels were more than just motorcycle tours. On one ride, he left a bag with a time bomb at NATO headquarters, a chilling reminder of their intelligence capabilities. Yet, in 2018, when Zaldostanov attended Putin's inauguration, he wore a military uniform that bore the rank of general. The Night Wolves weren't just spies, they were generals on wheels. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In the heart of London, 1939, a man named Ian Fleming attended a dinner party hosted by Commander William Stevenson. This meeting would change his life forever. Stevenson, codenamed Intrepid, was a Canadian intelligence officer, a spy who ran covert operations across Europe for the British government. His daring exploits and Cold War strategies were kept classified, even from his own colleagues. One specific detail that stands out is when Stevenson, disguised as a German businessman, met with Adolf Hitler in Berlin to gather intelligence on the Nazis' military plans. A story so incredible, it seemed like something straight out of a novel. Years later, Fleming would create a character inspired by his friend, James Bond. Follow Classified Syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In 2018, a Stanford professor took $1.5 million from China's Thousand Talents program. For 2 decades, he attended every classified briefing at NASA and the Department of Energy. In a chilling detail, his research was published in over 170 Chinese journals, most under pseudonyms. The fallout? The US lost critical technology. Follow classified syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. In 2017, a shocking trove of files was leaked to WikiLeaks, revealing the CIA's top-secret hacking toolkit, codenamed Vault 7. Julian Assange, WikiLeaks founder, claimed the documents exposed the CIA's global cyber espionage operations. The leak revealed details of over 140 tools designed to infiltrate smartphones, computers, and even smart TVs. One tool, Marble, created fake digital footprints to mislead investigators. Another, Dark Matter, targeted Apple and Android devices. The Vault 7 files were reportedly stolen by a single CIA employee, codenamed Aldrich. This insider had access to classified briefings for 8 years, gathering the information undetected. The consequences of this leak were significant. Follow classified syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books. (1985) Ex-KGB officer Vitaly Yurchenko defects to the U.S. Yurchenko worked in Soviet intelligence for over 2 decades, attending every classified briefing. But on June 20, he lands in America, promising secrets about the KGB's spy network. In a dramatic twist, just days later, Yurchenko is found unconscious near his Washington, D.C. apartment. He recovers but mysteriously requests asylum back to the Soviet Union. The most chilling detail? Yurchenko claimed his defection was a trap. He'd been ordered by the KGB to gather information on American intelligence, then return home. In 1987, Yurchenko died under suspicious circumstances in Moscow. The case remains one of the most intriguing instances of spy games played at the highest level. Follow classified syndicate for more. Check bio for recommended spy and intelligence books.